Chapter 48. Farmer Thoroughgood and his grandson Willie. So it was that I once again found myself at a horse fair. At this sale I found myself in the company with the old broken-down horses. Most of the men here looked as broken down as the horses, except for one old man and his grandson. "What do you think of this one, Grandpa?" "He has seen better days, but there is some breeding in him. Probably pulled a fancy carriage, The old man went over me as expertly as the dealer told my tale. "He's worn down from cab work, but some good rust would set him right as rain. He would do well in our meadow, Grandpa." I tried to look my best as the dealer trotted me out. "Very well, 'tis a speculation, but worth it, I think." "Thank you, Grandpa. You'll not regret it, sir." So I was turned out into the fine meadow of Farmer Thoroughgood, who gave me orders that I be fattened up with good hay and oats. His grandson, Willie, took charge of my recovery and made a good job of it. He visited me every day with a kind word and a bit of carrot, and I grew very fond of him. Farmer Thoroughgood would go over me from time to time and seemed pleased with my progress. "He's looking oh so much better, Grandpa." "Aye, my boy, you made a good choice with this one. I believe we will see a change for the better in the spring." All this good care had indeed improved my condition as well as my spirits during the long winter. I began to feel quite well again. When spring finally came round, I was hitched to a small carriage and put through my paces. It was good to work again. It was good to work, and I felt like myself again. "He has grown young in your care, Willie. He owes you his life. How glad I am you bought him. Now we must find a good home for him." Chapter 49. My last home. By summer I had come to understand that this was the business of a farmer Thoroughgood, to save worn-down horses and to find good homes for them. "We have done all we can for you, my friend. Now it is time to say goodbye." We went to the home of 3 ladies that the farmer Thoroughgood knew, who were in need of a horse. The 3 looked me over and decided to try me on a trial basis. Their groom would pick me up in the morning. "You'll make a fine match, ladies, I guarantee it." When the groom arrived, he looked sharply at my scarred knees. "I am surprised, sir, that you'd recommend such a blemished horse to my ladies." "Handsome is as handsome does, young man. You will find no other faults in this horse, believe me." Back at the ladies' stable, the groom was cleaning me when he stopped at an old scar. I knew a horse with a scar like this, and he looked much like you. His name was Black Beauty." I started on hearing my old name. Who was this groom? "Black Beauty, it is you. I am little Joe Green from Squire Gordon's stables." Later, Joe hitched me to a small carriage, and one of the ladies gave me a try. Joe told her I was the Black Beauty he had known as a child. When we returned, she told of Joe's story to the ladies. One of them exclaimed, "Black Beauty, I shall write to my friend Mrs. Gordon and tell her that her favorite horse has come to us. How pleased she will be." After this, it was quite decided to keep me and call me by my old name. Willie comes to visit me when he can, and we are still special friends. My ladies have promised to never sell me, and so my troubles are over. This is a good home, and I have nothing to fear, and often before I am quite awake, I fancy I am still in the orchard at Birthwick, standing with my old friends under the apple trees. The end. Here's some of the making of the book. Pause that if you want to read it. Two of artist Bob Larkin's first concepts of the cover. Bob's second set of covers incorporating changes from the editors. So you can see even they don't do just a first draft and done, right? How June and Roy work. You can pause that and read it if you want to. this one one-handed. There's more of the sketches. And about the author. This book was originally published in 1877, not as the graphic novel, but as a chapter book.